TV6 Investigates.
Fentanyl is a potent street drug that's now contributing to 3/4 of overdose deaths in Rock Island County. TV6 Investigates has been shining a spotlight on the drug and one family trying to save their daughter from substance abuse. Tonight, in part 3 of Overdosed, Matt Christensen takes a look at the drug and the people it's killing.
A fentanyl crisis is claiming lives across the nation and in the Quad Cities. Rock Island County averages 17 fatal overdoses every year. TV6 Investigates has been following one family for weeks as their daughter fights a fentanyl addiction. Tabitha has overdosed several times. The Rock Island County coroner tallies the causes of overdose deaths. Fentanyl appears again and again.
It's non-discriminatory at its finest. Anywhere from 14, 15-year-olds all the way up to 65-year-olds.
Doctors are seeing the drug more, mixed in everything from marijuana and meth to cocaine and painkillers. Unity Point's Ibrahim Tarane is an opioid expert.
So here's the thing about fentanyl. It's that secret ingredient that they place in almost anything you can think of to make it a better product for selling. So just a small amount of it can alter that substance that they're producing to sell in the legal manner. So something like fentanyl can be placed in those substances and make a whole, more highly desired product.
According to the DEA, fentanyl comes from China and is processed in Mexico. It's combined with other drugs once in the U.S. Most users have no clue it's there, and an amount the weight of a snowflake can kill you.
And it is 50 to 100 times more potent than something like morphine.
Narcan or naloxone can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose. It's now standard for police and paramedics to carry it. It can be injected or administered through the nose. It's harmless for people who aren't having an overdose and potentially life-saving for people who are. Tabitha uses Percocet with fentanyl. She started carrying Narcan after it saved her life during an overdose.
My middleman was in the car, and I guess they had to pick me up out of the driver's seat. I don't remember any of this. The guy in the car was like, we only have an hour before she goes brain dead. They drove me to a friend's house that had Narcan. And
I visited one fire station in Rock Island where paramedics are administering Narcan at least 60 times a year. Lieutenant Chad Jacobs describes what paramedics see when they give it.
We find them unresponsive. Very slow, shallow breathing, if they're even breathing at all. And this allows the effects to be reversed so that the body starts breathing on its own again.
But sometimes it's too late. TV6 Investigates examination of coroner data in Rock Island County shows fentanyl was detected in 77% of the overdoses last year. The most recent death happened on Tuesday. Gustafson will continue to tally the overdose deaths as the epidemic continues. He sees no signs of it slowing.
I think it's going to be a battle for at least the next 2 decades. I really do. Until we stop the importation of the fentanyl, we're going to be losing a lot of loved ones.
Narcan is available over the counter at many local pharmacies. Coming up next week in part 4 of Overdosed, TV6 Investigates takes a look at local treatment options and the people trying to save lives. You can see the full series on our website and news.